I'm Eric Nason with NewsShooter.com, and we are at CineGear 2018. I'm at the DJI booth with Paul. How you doing today, Paul?
Good. We're doing great here today. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having us. The DJI booth is popping for a lot of good reasons.
Yeah.
And one specific one we're going to talk about is the Ronin S and all of these great toys that work with it, almost like an ecosystem. So let's first start off with the Ronin S, and what do we got?
Okay, so the Ronin S, we just launched the pricing a couple days ago. It's available now at $699. It is, as can be seen here, we have the Canon 1D mounted to it. It has a payload of 8 pounds. We don't say max, we just say 8 pounds. So you'll see the 1D, we have the ability to do all the stuff with a heavier camera. Later on, we can show you with the Red Epic mounted to it what it's capable of doing. Besides being able to support this type of weight, we have our master wheels, which will be shipping actually really soon. This control ecosystem will control our Ronin S, our Ronin 2, and also the Inspire 2 with the X7 camera.
Wow. Now you also have these, what is it called, the Force?
The Force. So the Force Pro, what it does is, you say like right there, we'll have it mounted to a tripod. What it moves the gimbal in the motion that you're moving.
So that's really a natural thing for that second operator, kind of to follow the action. They're seeing it on a monitor as well, so they're following the action.
Yeah, so because it's able to translate your movements into gimbal movements, you mount it to a fluid head, and you get that nice fluid motion.
We also have this is a controller for one of the Inspire. Now, this will also interface with the Ronin?
No, this is what this is doing is this is connected to the master wheels. The master wheels is sending the signal through the controller up to the drone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to the Ronin S again. What kind of accessories? This is part of that ecosystem, but what other accessories can we put on there to get, like say, a monitor? Are we going to have some handles? All those fun things that everybody always wants to add on to their new Ronin S.
Yeah. The first thing that we're always actually the very first question will be how do I put dual handles on there? That's an accessory that is coming. We have a few designs that we're going through. We're going to finalize the iterations very soon, and that's coming really soon. The other things are, as can be seen here, we have the master wheels and force receiver that plugs in directly to the CAN bus port on the focus control. On the Ronin S with the Red Epic mounted later, you'll be able to see the external focus motor that for the original Focus 1 owners, they'll be able to mount their focus motor and have control through the wheels. Over on that system, we have a cheese plate as well, so you can mount monitors, accessories, and whatnot to the.
Very nice.
Yep.
And also, you could put big cameras on there. That's really, and I guess the point of showing it with the Red, that's going to be a pretty hard, setup to handle. But you're kind of showing how strong these motors are.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we have the Red mounted. So, if you can mount, say, a heavy load onto the system, you can statically balance it, but being able to statically balance and also have stability while moving around, that's where the control algorithms and the torque of the motors come into play. If it doesn't have any of that, you can balance it and it's not using any power, but once you start moving, that's where you can see the difference between what a Ronin S can do and what others can do.
So as far as other cameras like the C200, the EVA 1, FS5 from Sony, are they going to fit on the Ronin S?
They are. It comes down to the actual physical size of what those cameras are, but the weight, they're able to carry that specific weights because we know, based off of our early testers, they've been actually using those cameras, mounting it to the Ronin S, and there are some that are actually going to start shooting feature films with it.
I think a lot of people are excited for the GH5. So if you're an owner of a GH5 with this setup, that's really cool because you have a lot more control than, say, other cameras.
Yeah, the GH5, so we're probably the first in the industry that has a gimbal like this that's able to control focus of the Panasonic GH5.
All right. And then other cameras like the A7, you're going to get stop and start.
So we have stop start on the A7. You can take photos. We're working and talking to Sony about that. We're waiting to hear back from them. But we also have the ability we're going to be implementing, so we have Canon, Nikon as well.
All right. Excellent stuff. Thank you for sharing.
Right,
Appreciate it.